Do you ever take time to get alone where there's no distraction, where no music, there's no kids, there's no phone, there's no Facebook, Instagram, there's all that stuff you just put away. Get away from the hustle of the normal routine and reflect on who you are and what is really going on inside you, and maybe connecting with God on a different level. I remember when I was in Colorado Springs and I was working at Focus on the Family. I was working an evening shift at the time, and I loved to off-road motorcycle ride. And so I'd go up Rampart Range Road. In the morning I'd get up super early and just go riding, and I would find my favorite place was kind of a hard to get to overlook of a small little town on the back side of the mountains, and there's nobody ever around. I would just ride up there. It got kind of my adrenaline going, and I love that part of it. But then I could just sit for hours. I'd bring my Bible. I would have time where I would try to think about nothing. I would just reflect on maybe what God was saying to me, or I would internally evaluate who I was as a person, where I was in life. Am I reflecting the image of God, or am I reflecting the image of the world? All those thoughts were free to flow because I didn't have the distractions. It was just a peaceful, amazing place for me. And I know as I've had kids and now I've got a big family, and it becomes harder and harder to find that time where I can actually disconnect long enough to where I can evaluate properly, like what's going on in my mind. Like I can fool myself for a long time thinking I'm doing fine because the wheels haven't spun off of my life, and it takes effort to really dig down deep and see what the real Stuart looks like. And so as I was thinking about this is the verse that came to my mind. It's Romans 12:2, and it says this. It says, "Be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect." Renewal of your mind, and that requires reflection. And so that's my challenge to you today is, are you spending time renewing your mind? Are you spending time away from the normal routine and the hustle of everything, all the distractions, all the good, the bad, the input that comes at us all the time? Do you have a place that you can disconnect on purpose for the sole reason of examining our own heart, our own mind before God, spending some time with the God who created us, asking Him to help us evaluate who we are and if we need to change or make corrections in the course that we're going in our lives. So I want to encourage you, take some time and do that. Set it aside so that you can renew your mind, so that you can see God do amazing things through you because you are willing to invest that with Him. It doesn't just happen. You have to be intentional. So I encourage you, make a plan. May not be today. You may have already set your schedule, or it may got set for you, but make a plan in the next week to spend some time alone for the purpose of renewing your mind. Have a great day.